Hi everyone, just Kristen here with a little update, some brand new things in my store I think you're going to love. Now this is really exciting because I have actually been waiting for these to arrive all the way from the UK. These are exclusive prints from the fabric Godmother, very popular fabric store over in the UK, and it's fabrics that I've been eyeing off for quite some time. Of course, they're not as accessible here in Australia, and I am one of the only stockists here to be able to provide these for you. I think you're going to love, absolutely love the ones I've chosen. I'm so excited to be able to sew a few things up in these prints. I would love to be able to show you a make each week, maybe in one of the prints that I have here, just to give you a bit of inspo. And before I get going, I better let you know what I'm wearing today. This is a Pattern Emporium cowl neck top. It's called the BU top, which is just a good basic, nice soft cowl neck, and I've made it in a black merino. Let's get started on these. The first one here is an absolutely stunning viscose lawn. It's called Lily Cheetah, and it's actually a beautiful lilac, as you can see. Absolutely gorgeous fabric. Let me show you the print on that one. And look, I absolutely love anything with a cheetah, especially when it has like a bright or an unusual color background. So not necessarily just leopard print colors, but when they incorporate other colors, I think it just really works so well. But I absolutely love this. I think it'd be fantastic teamed up with either a salmon pink, terracotta, or maybe the camel color. The beautiful kind of creamy beige color lilies, I just think are so pretty. Look at the drape. The drape in that is magnificent. This is 100% viscose. It's 87 GSM, and I think it is 142 centimeters wide, so a great width. And these are also all Ecotech certified as well. So I know a lot of you are very conscious of buying Ecotech certified fabrics as well. So that is just stunning. Oh gosh, a beautiful blouse or even a beautifully tiered dress would look stunning in that. I have so many ideas. I think anything with a voluminous sleeve would look just beautiful. That new blouse by Anna Allen, the Anthea blouse, would look stunning with that beautiful sleeve. Or even something like the Marsha style Leela dress, I think would look beautiful as well. But really anything that's soft and floaty. The new Pattern Scout Poppy blouse is another really lovely drapey blouse as well. But the colours in that, I just couldn't resist, and I knew that you guys would all love it as well, especially anything with a lilac base. It is a great colour for all year round, so not just for summer, because it can go really nicely with your more rich rusts and blacks as well. So just give you a bit of a visual up close of that one. So you can see the drape there and the scale of the cheetah near my hand. It's not an overly huge print, which is really nice. It's just an in-between kind of medium-sized print, but the drape on that is just beautiful. So yeah, can't wait to make something up in that. I think that will be a stunning print. These will all be on my online store, but I will put links to these in the description box just to make it easier for you guys to head over there. And I do offer Afterpay as well. I know a lot of you have been using that. It does make it a bit easier to pay off things if you like doing things that way. Also, let's move on to the next print. I am going to get covered in fluff here. Wearing black was probably not a great idea. But anyway, I think that black is so nice to have as a background because it does allow you to put a lot of layering back. If you're like me, especially living here in Melbourne, we do love our black, but we also love our brights. Well, personally, I do. But I love the fact that I can put black jackets, cardigans over a good bright print with a black background. This is called the Melissa Twill. It's a beautiful viscose twill fabric, so a little bit more of a weightier viscose fabric. So it has that beautiful drape and lightness, but it also has a little bit more guts to it, if you would say. And I think it's fantastic if you're wanting to make something like a skirt for winter. It's also great for summer and spring as well, but it's got that little bit of body there that if you wanted to make something that have a little bit more warmth there, it will give you that. Just so as a reference, this is a 140 GSM. The other one was 76, so it's a little bit different in the weight, but also just has the most beautiful drape as well. Width of this is 143 centimeters. Now I'll unravel it here so you can see it's got little forget-me-nots and buttercups. It's got little bit Melissa, like the wildflowers brought together with that black background is just beautiful. I'll unravel a bit more of it so you can see. It's always nice to get a big amount off. so you can see the actual drape in it. That is absolutely stunning. I'll show you up close so you can see. It's really dark here today in Melbourne. It's cloudy and it's raining out there, so I'll bring you inside to show you these prints. But how beautiful is that print? Just a stunning scale, so not overly huge and not tiny as well. So it's just, I think Fabric Godmother have the most beautiful size prints. They're not overly like ditzy florals. They are nice and a bold size without being hugely oversized. I think that works really well, especially for things like maxi dresses. I think this would be beautiful in either like a wilder gown or maybe the by hand London Sarah shirt dress, the collar, some beautiful bright buttons. You could pick up some green or some mustard buttons. That emerald green really pops out as well. So the viscose twill is just such a lovely weight for all year round, but especially for us here in Melbourne when it does get a bit chillier, because it gives you that ability to have that drape without having too much of the light fabric that's too flimsy, so it's not see-through at all. So much more weighty than your regular rayons and viscose, but not overly heavy. So it would be beautiful in in a long maxi tier dress. I think would work just lovely. So that's the Melissa viscose twill. I've been so excited for so long. I'm trying to keep this under wraps because I love the fact that I've got something a little bit more unique that not many stores here in Australia have got, because it's just so nice to have that diversity when you are fabric shopping online and to find something a bit more unique and a bit different. And normally things like this to ship over from the UK are quite pricey, so it's always nice to have it readily available here in Australia as well. So this one I absolutely love. Of course, the green, I had to have some of this. This is a Richmond cotton lawn, an absolutely stunning greenery. Have a look at the colour on that. The beautiful floral print there, that sort of salmony pinky colour really pops out against the green background. It's got a really pretty blossom print. It's 76 GSM, a very, very soft cotton lawn, but the weight of it is just stunning. It also has that lovely drape, but also a beautiful kind of a crisp feel to it as well. So it would be magnificent in a shirt. I was actually thinking the cashmere at Harrison shirt would just be a stunning pattern for that. But look, the drape in it is lovely as well. But it just has this gorgeous sheen to it. And the lovely shades, the two shades of green, that dark green and the lighter greens against each other are just a beautiful image there. But I think that would be stunning in some sort of blouse or even a shirt dress. I'll show you up close, camera, so you can see that there. Has got a beautiful amount of drape, a lovely sheen and a lovely weight. But that's the Richmond. It's one of the only cotton lawns. I think I've got a couple of cotton lawns, but there are quite a few viscoses as well, because they are such practical fabrics to be able to sew with. But yeah, that was definitely one I just had to have because I am so fond of a green print. I think green suits so many people as well, and it is a great colour to wear all year round. The quality of this Fabric Godmother fabric is amazing. I really am just over the moon with how beautiful it feels in person, because it is always hard to know how things are going to feel. You see things on the screen. Sometimes you just can't tell what the finish will be like when you feel it. But I'm really dying to sew some of these fabrics up to show you guys exactly what I'm going to make with them. This was one I actually could not resist, and it was one of the very first ones I popped into the shopping cart because of that really unusual dragon design. It's called Serpentine in emerald, and it has a beautiful cream color background, really unusual color. I do love a cream, like a warm background. Sometimes it's just a bit nicer than a white for me. I find it warms my skin tone up a little bit more, but I don't see it that often, especially with that green print. So I just think it is just a beautiful combination with that bit of gold through there. So you've got your flora and fauna, you've got your little birds, your little butterflies, but with that beautiful dragon print. So I'm going to pull some out so you can see. This one's 147 centimetres and 76 GSM, so a really lovely weight cotton lawn, but also just a beautiful drape as well. And you can see how that falls. It's just so lovely in the hand. The hand of all these fabrics is just magnificent. I really can't think of another fabric around that I've seen such a good quality as what I've seen with the Fabric Godmother fabric. Sometimes I must admit I'm a huge fan of prints, and I will look at the print every time. And sometimes I'll see fabrics that have more of that vintage appeal, and I think even though I love them, I do love an unusual print, and it wins me over every time. And I know a lot of you guys love a good print as well, but what a statement print that would be for some kind of shirt or dress. It would be a magnificent dress with a statement sleeve. And I've been watching MasterChef, and I do know I love that Melissa Leon, the host, her clothes are amazing. Every time I watch her, I get inspiration to make something. She always tends to wear kind of a dress with a big puffy statement sleeve, or even a shirt dress. And I find that gives me a lot of inspo for sewing. So yeah, that's one person I do tend to admire with her, watching what she wears, and I always think I'm going to try and replicate that one day. But I just think this is such an unusual print. Definitely one I think you guys are going to love, especially being in that cotton lawn, great quality. Yeah, but what a beautiful print, and the warmth of that being in the cream I think is really unusual and really different. So that one is the Serpentine. Now, this was one my daughter and I both were just ogling on the website, and we both decided this would be just an absolutely stunning, fun, glitzy kind of glam print. It is a viscose as well. It's called the Starry Tiger Viscose Patch Lawn. It has this really unusual kind of patchwork design to it, and a kind of a lurex thread through it, but you actually don't feel it on the other side. That's one thing I love about this viscose lawn. It's just so soft on the underside. Quality is amazing. But look at the way the light picks up that beautiful lurex thread. Background with that tiger print. It's got suns, it's got gems, it's got flowers. It's just got the most unusual design, but the colours in that are just incredible. I'm thinking of a maxi skirt in that would just look beautiful, with maybe a little cashmere sweater top, or even again a shirt dress, or something with an unusual big puffy sleeve. There's just so much you could do with that, but it's definitely got such a lovely weight that it would make a perfect shirt dress or blouse as well. What a statement that would be to go out in. I just think it would be absolutely beautiful. I'm going to unroll a bit more just so you can see the drape of it, because it's always nice to get a bit of an idea how the drape falls with certain fabrics. You can see there, it is just beautiful the way the light picks up. I'm going to show you guys up close as well so you can see. Look at the colours in that. Purples, of course, purple and red together looks stunning, but the gold and the sun just picks up against all of that, and that really fun little tiger print. It's definitely one of the more unusual prints that I've got in, but I think that's what I'm all about. I love an unusual and fun print without being overly novelty, if you know what I mean. I think it's really, there's a fine line between novelty print and kind of fun with the geometric. It kind of breaks it up as well. But that is definitely one that I just straight away hopped in the cart and thought you guys are going to love that, especially with those bright colours and the black background. So that to me is just a beautiful print. Now, the last but by no means the least is this magnificent viscose twill print. It's called Artemis. It's actually a beautiful viscose twill waist, so that lovely kind of more, a little bit more structured than the viscose and the lawns, but the beautiful drape as well. But look at the print. It's actually, if you're into astrology, horoscopes like me, you're going to love the amazing prints, all the star signs on here that you'll see. You've got your Pisces and you've got your Cancer and your Aries. And yeah, I just think it's just very unique and fun, but so lovely and wearable, especially again in a shirt dress. I think that would be a winner for any kind of shirt or shirt dress, definitely. But I could also see that done in like a long line shirt over a pair of jeans as well. It would be really fun. The drape in that is also really lovely, and the colours in that are magnificent. But I just straight away thought, yeah, if it's got a horoscope print on it, it is a winner for me. So I'll show you up close. It's just really unique. I've never seen anything quite like that, and I think that that will be something that you guys will love. It's a bit more unique, but you can see the drape in it as well. It's got a nice hand to the fabric definitely one I think that is going to be suited to a lot of us here in Australia heading into the winter months. I think a long line, maybe a mustard cardigan over that would be beautiful, or even a little black kind of a biker jacket would be lovely over a long line dress in that as well. So this kind of weight is also really good for things like culotte style pants because it has got that little bit more body to it, as well as the drape. So think about things like your vacation palazzo pants. I think Pattern Emporium, they would be beautiful in that as well. As a dress, some kind of maxi or tee dress would be really pretty too. So that is the Artemis in the viscose twill. 140 GSM and 143 centimeters wide. So they are quite wide fabrics. All the Fabric Godmother fabrics I have in here are all wide enough, so you do get really good value. They are all sold by the half meter over on the website as well, and I will make sure to link all these fabrics for you to see. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. If you've got a favourite one of all those Fabric Godmother prints, let me know what it is. And I would say these won't be lasting too long. They're in limited quantity, so they won't be around forever. And I'm not sure how long they're going to stock a lot of these prints because they do change, of course, with the seasons. And over in the UK, it does take a little while to get them sent over as well. So I would be definitely thinking about hopping on and having a look at those before they do sell out. But yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts and what you think about the Fabric Godmother fabrics. If there's any fabrics you'd like to see me stock in my store, I'd love to hear what that would be as well, because it's always nice to hear from customers, the viewers, and see what kind of a thing you're looking for. Also, what kind of compositions of fabric you're looking for as well. I know a lot of people have been looking for knits because of the weather cooling down too. I hope you have enjoyed seeing these fabrics because I've certainly enjoyed presenting them to you. Of course, I've been waiting for quite some time. I'm very excited to show you all what I'm getting in for my online store. Make sure you head on over to the website if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter. That's always a good way to be kept in the loop because that will let you know when new things are arriving. If there's any sales happening online as well, we'll also let you know ahead of time for that. Now, all the boxes have been sent out for the bespoke boxes for May, which is the Harvest Moon theme. A lot of you should be receiving those any day soon. And I am very excited to be bringing you the next box drop on the 12th of June as well. So I'll be able to let you know exactly what the theme will be for that too, to give you a little bit of a hint. But yeah, let me know what your favourite Fabric Godmother print was. I would love to hear. I really can't decide. I've got so many favourites within these prints that I'm going to have a real struggle trying to figure out which one to sew up first. So thanks for watching today. If you've enjoyed today's episode, I would really appreciate if you could give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would also love it if you could do that if you're watching every week as well. And I shall see you soon. I'm going to get some sewing done. I'll catch up with you very shortly. Bye for now.